Hello, welcome to another episode of Focus on Tomorrow. Focus on, Focus on Tomorrow is an education nonprofit organization located in Chicago. Find us on the web at www.focus-on-tomorrow.org. You can also email us at info@focus-on-tomorrow.org. This is a reminder that this is a live call-in show. You can call us at 312-738-0006. Today, my guest is Officer Matthews, who is with Police Explorers. Thank you for joining me today, Officer Matthews.
Thank you for having me.
So, can you start by explaining what the Police Explorer is?
Okay, the Chicago Law Enforcement Exploring Organization is an organization that is combined with our police, I would want to say the Boy Scouts of America. And what they decided to do is create a program for the community to come in to be with the law enforcement explorers. And this opportunity is for them to learn the Chicago police tactics. They will learn the fire tactics. They will learn EMT tactics. And if they want to continue on their journey in college to become a police officer, they will get credit hours from the Chicago Police and Firefighting Training Academy. And also they will get credit hours for the fire side as well as the EMT side.
All right. So what sparked the creation of the Police Explorers exactly?
What
made you guys decide to build this?
Well, a lot of our youth need help, and it's a lot of resources that is not open to the public for the youth. Certain resources that they need to get into colleges, to get into other organizations is very helpful for them.
So anybody can join the program if they wanted to?
Well, the ages for law enforcement explorers is ages 14 to 21. So if you between 14 and 21, come on, we'll take you.
Okay. So what is your role with the explorers?
Well, I am a youth liaison. I work in the CAPS office in the 6th District Gresham community located at 7808 South Halsted. I am the advisor for the law enforcement explorers. I allow them to come and they be a part of our St. Jude. We do a lot of community outreach. We do a lot of help with the seniors. We do tons of stuff with the explorers.
So why did you get involved?
I got involved because I love children. I have a heart for children. I believe that a lot of families, they don't have access to certain information that we as police officers have for the youth. We also team up with the YMCA. We team up with different community organizations to formulate resources for the youth. And how can we get these resources out? We have to go out and give it to them. So I love doing what I do because I believe that our youth have a voice. They need to be heard. And I want to be that person to give that information to them.
So how did you hear about this program?
Once I came back to the CAPS office, I was a beat officer at first. Mm-hmm. I used to work upstairs in the commander's office. And our sergeant, Sergeant Spradley, he asked me if I wanted to join the team, and I said yes. I want to join. I want to be a part of this team. And when I got back there, I realized that CAPS wasn't what the community and what other people were saying. They said CAPS is bull crap, and I was like, that is a lie. When I got back there, I realized this is a wealth of information, and this is a way that we can deal with the community.
Mm-hmm. So how many officers are involved?
We have 4 officers in the CAPS office.
And how many districts are involved?
We have 22 districts, and all districts supposed to have CAPS office. And we have all districts are supposed to have law enforcement explorers.
All right. So I see there's a caller on the line.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, officer. I have a question, all right? What type of reinsurance can you give the parents, just like in career, by the time a child is 14 years old, they start sort of introducing them to the military in terms of like weapons training and all that, and like they do in other countries? What's the difference in your program compared to like they do in other countries?
Okay, well, our country is the United States of America, and we're not trying to teach any children how to hold a weapon in their hand. That's not what the Chicago Police Department is all about. We not taking them to our our facilities and putting guns in their hands. No, we're not teaching them that. We're teaching them how to survive. We teaching them how to be responsible, because that's what the Law Enforcement Exploring is all about for the youth ages 14 to 21. We teaching them how to be responsible. We teaching them how to listen, how to obey, how to build their resumes, how to be disciplined. That's what we're teaching them, because the Chicago Police Department is paramilitary. So we not putting the guns in their hands, because we are totally against gun violence. We don't want that. But we're teaching them how to be responsible young adults. Did I answer your question?
All right. So, how do you recruit the young people for the program?
Well, what we do is we work with, like I said, the Boy Scouts of America, and we have posters that we put inside of, because we stay, well, our district is the 6th district, so we stay within the Gresham community, east, west, north, and south of 6th district. And what we do is we put out poster boards in the high schools. We pass out flyers, and then our own law enforcement explorers, such as herself, we do a lot of recruiting ourselves. We do basketball games where it's police versus youth. We do volleyball games where it's the police versus youth, and we use that as an opportunity to recruit young adults into the Law Enforcement Exploring.
So how many people? Oh, I see it's a caller.
Hey, caller.
Good evening once again. You kind of scared when you're talking about obey. It sounds like people are being trained to be in compliance, not to question authority at all. And especially today, don't you think that we should have people be able to think for themselves and to question things?
Can I respond? Okay, I totally agree with you. When I talk about obedience, I'm just saying, as far as with we had issues to where, you know, we being the police department, we being, you know, a law enforcement, that's what the Explorers is about, is law enforcement explorers. So we want to teach you the law so you can understand the law, and if you have any questions, then you have every right to ask all the questions you want. This is a free will country. So, you know, if I said the word obedience, that means that comes along with discipline. Now, we're not saying when you become an explorer, we saying do this, do that, do this. No, it's not a pounding of the head. It's an opportunity to say, okay, come in with your questions, come in with your ideas. How can you what can you bring to the table to help us as police officers work with you as the youth, and we go out and we make a difference together.
It's another caller on the line.
Yes.
Yes, so what kind of activities do you do with your new recruiters?
Oh, okay. So with our new recruiters, one of the activities that we have participated in recently that I was so happy about, we did a project called Bridge the Divide. And the Bridge the Divide project is where the police and the youth come together and have conversation. And part of having conversation is to for us as officers to open up and be an ear and understand our young people that we come encounter with, and for the young people to come and talk to us and let us know how they feel. And we had a basketball, a volleyball game. And it was the police versus the youth volleyball game. And that was really nice because we had officers come off the street and take off their vests and come and play volleyball with the youth. And at the end of the day, those that didn't like the police, they was like, we like y'all cool, you know. So we did that. We just went to visit an engineering firm downtown, and they had the opportunity to learn some engineering tricks of the trade with the IPAS organization. So we have done that. And also we just marched in our St. Jude parade, which none of them had that experience, and they were ecstatic, even though it was cold. We had a good time being able to meet other explorers, not just in the Chicago Police Department, but they met other explorers from the state troopers, the suburban organizations. So that's what we have done thus far, and we have other stuff to do.
All right. So how many people are involved in the program as of now?
Well, right now, with the 6th district, I can only speak for the 6th district. We started at 0, and now we have about 17 law enforcement explorers.
Right. So what are some of the requirements for the participants?
Well, one of the requirements is that you have decent grades. Another requirement is that you do not have a background, because we do a background check. We require that you are well-mannered, you're innovative. We require that you remain, I would want to say, what's another thing? We need somebody that's very innovative, somebody that will go out and be a voice.
So about the background check, so if somebody has something bad, like, will you give them another chance if they prove themselves?
Yes, you do get another chance. It's not a system to where we pounding on your head that you don't make mistakes. We all make mistakes. And we have had an incident to where we had a person that made a mistake, and we gave them another chance, and they bettered themselves. And that's what it's about. We all make, like I said before, we all make mistakes. And this is just an opportunity to say, look, I made the mistake. Can I fix it?
What are the benefits of being in this program?
Oh, man, there's so many benefits. Goodness. Okay, so earlier I talked about the Chicago Police and Firefighter Training Academy. When you be a part of that, it allows you to get 60 credit hours. And that 60 credit hours will help you, let's say, okay, at the end of your training with the Chicago Police and Firefighter Training Academy, you get a certificate and you get a full scholarship to go to any of the community colleges to major in criminal justice. You get a scholarship for an associate's. So that helps. Let's say once you go and you be a part of the Chicago, you get your degree in criminal justice, that 60 credit hours is what you need to apply for the Chicago Police Department. And hopefully we use that as a segue to get more cops on the street.
So what are the rules to staying in the program?
The rules to staying in the program is, like I said before, you keep your grades up, you show initiative, continue to be innovative, continue to be enthusiastic about the program, and come with your ideas, your ideas to make the difference, and that'll help.
So when you say make a difference, do you mean in the program or like in the world in general?
In the community. Because that's what the program is about. The program isn't just for us to train you, but it's to train you to go out into the community to say, look, come in and be a part of this because I got some information that you probably need. So let me help you out. And then this help you and help you and help you. And now we helping everybody. And now we got a good, form of people that'll help.
So is it possible that if you're a part of the program, like you can and then you want to do something outside of the program, and you want the police to join, will they be able to join?
Yes, depending on what it is. We want to be supportive.
So do you see an increase or decrease in the amount of kids in the program?
I do see an increase.
Why is that?
Because the more the children know and more people know, the more they want it to be, they interested. They like, okay, what y'all doing over there?
So how does this program impact the lives of the kids that enter it?
How does it impact them? It gives them a sense of self, not just gratitude, but I want to say it boosts their self-esteem. It says, okay, it's out here. How does it benefit everybody? It gives them, I guess, the belief like I can. You know what I'm saying? You know that statement that says I can and I will?
Yeah.
And if you don't show nobody that they can, they won't will. So I think this program allows young people to see that, okay, I can participate in this program with the police and I can go out and tell my friends, like, they not that bad, this is cool, this is good, this is what we doing, and then it makes it better.
So if a person was like shy coming into the program, like how can you bring that shyness out of them?
Oh, that is so good because I know somebody that was shy. That's what we do is we have events. We do different events that we put together with our law enforcement explorers. And right now we have this event we putting together. It is a human wax museum. And for those that are shy, what they have to do is you have to pick a person that's famous, and you have to act out like that person that's famous. Like, say for instance, Beyonce or something. So let's say for example you pick Beyonce. Okay, so now you got to put on the whole little thing. You got to do research on who she is, and then now you have to emulate what she does. So like when you go to Vegas and you go to the wax museum and you see them up there like, oh, so you want to touch them, and then even like you touch them and then they don't move, or then you might touch them and then they may not move. So we come up with different ideas so that person that's shy, now they can pull up in their mind and they can think like, oh man, I like Michael Jackson. Or they find somebody that they like and they can emulate, and it'll bring them out because they have to represent that person. So I think that'll be a great, thing to get a person that's shy to come out. And then on top of that, we do a lot of, like I said, community work. We work a lot with our senior citizens, and our Red Hatters are amazing. So our Red Hatters are like amazing. So we do a lot with them. So our senior citizens help us a lot.
So is there something else you would like to add before we go?
No, thank you.
Wait, one more question. If someone is too old to participate in the Explorers, are there ways that they can be supported?
Yes, we do have other programs that's a part of the police department that we'll let them know about.
What are they?
I don't have them right now. I don't know them off the top of my head.
What has been one of the most memorable moments that you have experienced?
With the Explorers?
Yeah.
I would say when we did the St. Jude parade and how everybody was cold, but everybody marched. They were just so like on point, and I thought that was just really exciting for me.
What, like, how long has this parade been out? Like, how long?
Years.
And the Police Explorer has been a part of it also?
Mhm.
So, what are the most popular activities for the youth?
The most popular activities, the sports,
Why?
because our youth are active. So anything basketball, volleyball, dodgeball, tennis, anything that's sports related to get them active, to keep them moving, they love that.
And they all work, and all the programs work directly, and all the activities work directly with the police?
Yes.
So how did you get the police, like all of the police involved?
Now, I didn't get all of the police involved, but we do have some officers that have a heart for children and have a heart for the youth, shall I say. So, all we do is just get out the information, get flyers and flyers out, and let our officers know.
So how do you get the people who, like, who don't agree with the officer ways to join?
We have conversation. We sit down and talk to them, and that's about it.
So it's a caller.
Hi, caller.
Yes, I was wondering, do the police get paid or do they volunteer for the explorers?
Oh, well, it's my job. So I work in the CAPS office, so I'm getting paid. But those events that we do have that's outside of our jobs, they are police officers do volunteer. Yes.
All right. So, is there any paid internship for the youth to work with the police?
No.
So, but can they like go out and see like the stuff outside of the neighborhood with the police?
Yes.
So when young people participate in this program, like what activity, do they pick their own activity?
Yes. Yes and no. When my group first started, they were a little taken back a little bit. They was like, okay, we don't know what we gonna get into. So after that, so the initial program, the initial event that we had to come up with, but the law enforcement explorers are ran by the youth. We as the police officers in the community, we support our young folk, our young people. So yes, they come up with their ideas and we support them.
All right. I would like to thank you, Officer Matthews, for joining me on the show today.
Thank you.
This is a reminder that Focus on Tomorrow is an education nonprofit organization located in Chicago. Find us on the web at www.focus/on/tomorrow.org. You can also email us at info@focus-on/tomorrow.org. Thank you for watching. See you next week.